the road through the hills, and other histories. The first story is about an architect student who goes to Melbourne in search of a brain recognized at church, and he searched him. It's an old woman who gives map a draw by her to get where he wanted. The young man goes to the place that they took the maps, but finds nothing and is only surprised that a person takes a picture and runs away. When he returns to turn, the young man learns to the old woman it was on he could talk, took the picture. I miss you see, and he's used it to deep because it just as some years no loss his own and always wanted to take picture of a different person to have a team as a souvenir. He asked if they were his own, so the young man decided to give him a picture of him in the pitch. The second story is about a couple traveling to India so that the husband can't hunt a tiger because his friend Rab had a tea, a can, a cockroach, and wanted to compete with him in the hotel where they were staying. The owner gives him a big lesson about the respect he should have to for natural when using the drums of animals from the Waves forest and scaring him at night so that they respect the animals. When the next day I learned no longer want to hunt prepares to return. The third story is about a detective he who works in a supermarket. In his second week of work, he meets an old man who wears a very large sweater. So the detective suspects them something is going to stall him and keeps him weather body. In the time occurs girls into the supermarket and keeps the box in her pocket. So the detective takes her to the monitor to what user her all left, but the girl shows that she is innocent, left the supermarket to meet in a car with this grandfather who was the older of the big streamer who had stolen more things. The last story is about a restaurant waiting for the arrival to a famous critic food so that his restaurant is recognized. Eating a gay inner kid in the kitchen working the door of the burnings owner who did all the hard work and the monitor restaurant reserved elegantly and old woman, so the owner believes that the Lord is the food critic and throws him in the best. I'm while the old woman did not pay attention, and in the kitchen the dove regaled for everything. At the end of the meal, that old woman gets up to claim her bad service. Tell her that way she was the critic of the fault. At that, she will not break her answering indicate because she does not offer good service and trace here darling Baldi. The moral of these stories, if they know everything, it was seems to be, and we can judge people without fears knowing them. In the first, in the first story, the old woman was a good person who only misses her son. In the second history, a hotel owner was a good person in respect nature. In the third story, a detective was they safe if not paying attention. And the last story, the appearance of the man designing the owner of the restaurant and lost great opportunity.